some tricks.
You heard it here first. Another exclusive track.
Today, I want to make sure I take a few moments because there are a lot of people out there, boys and girls, of all ages, that struggle with making eggs that do not stick to the pan. So I'm going to show you the technique to make sure that your eggs, no matter how you make them, whether they're scrambled or they're over easy or over hard, do not stick to the pan. Another tip I'm going to share with you right now is when you make them and you put them in your mixing bowl and you crack them or whatever, you want to season them before you cook them as much as possible. And if you are doing them into the pan, and they're over easy, you want to season them lightly right at the beginning. So kind of have your seasoning ready to go.
So why do we season the eggs before we cook them?
Because that way the flavors get absorbed into the egg as opposed to being on top of the egg. This is a chef trick, and a lot of places and a lot of restaurants, especially in America, won't do this. That's why the eggs taste plain. The first thing about making eggs that never stick to the pan is you want your pan to be hot enough for cooking, whatever your cooking temperature is. Now with eggs, the pan doesn't really have to be that hot. You want to make eggs kind of like lower temperatures, low, kind of medium low. You know, medium is kind of hot for making eggs, so you want to have your temperatures like that for eggs. First thing always, now this applies to cooking in general. You want your pan hot, and then you add your oil to your pan. Don't be too shy with it. A little extra oil will not hurt you, especially if you choose extra virgin olive oil or canola oil. You want to choose the healthier oils to cook with. Another important tip. Now, another little tip about eggs is that the eggs, the closer they are to room temperature, the less of a shock it will be temperature-wise for your eggs. They don't have to be room temperature, but you might want to take them out a little bit ahead of time before you start cooking. Now you notice that the oil is next. So first the pan's hot, then the oil needs to be up to temperature. You want to make sure the pan is coated. Now that little bit of smoke that just came up, that is a huge indication that your oil is ready to go. As soon as a little bit of smoke that comes from oil, just a tad bit, it is definitely ready to go. So now that the pan is ready, I got the eggs ready. The two ways to make them, of course, is to crack them gently. Gently. Eggshell just needs a little bit, and then you get it close to your oil. Now, this is the spot where you want to put any kind of seasoning that you want. Salt, pepper. For me, a little sneaky trick for me that I love is to just use some chili powder. A little chili powder, a little sea salt, bada boom, bada bing, and the eggs almost always come out tasting awesome. Now, the other thing about eggs is that they cook quite quickly. So as soon as it's in the pan, it's what we call set up. The egg gets set. Now this also works for raw meat. And this pan right here I actually have on low. So notice, once it goes in the pan, there's enough oil, the oil's hot, the egg sets up, and there's no sticking. Now this is a skillet, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and a skillet takes a little bit more technique, but notice there's still no sticking. Now the other thing about skillets that's very important is a skillet is not something that should have water in it, because it's iron, it's metal, and it will rust very quickly. So here we go. Now I didn't put the seasoning because I don't want to determine for you what you want on your seasoning. Again, salt, pepper, chili powder, maybe a little garlic powder, maybe a little onion powder. You know what's really good on eggs too? It's called Old Bay seasoning. Just a little bit of Old Bay. Oh, c'est magnifique. Alright, so now that we have it cooked, notice the edges already got that golden brown in it. Depending upon how you want to make it, it's up to you. But notice, again, there is no sticking. See, look at that. I mean, of course, you want to move. There might be a little bit of egg that's kind of grabs the pan, but if you just move that around, no sticking. Now, you want it over easy, you got to be gentle and turn it over real easy like that. And that is going to be over easy almost right now. And if you like your over hard, and again, notice a little bit of material, a little bit of egg whites are on there. And it's done. This is over easy right now. Let me get it out the pan. See, over easy, the egg yolk is still soft. And it's cooked, zero sticking. And this is a skillet, okay? This is not one of those newer non-stick things or even a regular metal. And no eggs are stuck in the pan. That is a trick that I hope you all can use with any kind of eggs. It's even easier with scrambled eggs, okay? So again, I'm glad you came. I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you watched. Thank you for watching and joining. Of course, click like and subscribe. I put an email in there for you to see, and you can send me questions through the email if you would like. And have a wonderful day.
You're rocking with the best. Enjoy.
It's Jer Radio.